What are we doing?
Making the tower.
Oh, yeah. And then what?
Making plaster Paris.
Do you think you can just splash the towel onto the plaster of Paris in your pocket? Or do you think you need a container?
I'm gonna try it, but I think we need to do it in the bag. No, but you can't use the bag.
No.
On the holes? Like, you have to make it wet and run back. There must be a reason why it dries all the time. He's gonna be like, that's not gonna work. Why did he just say that? Give us some clue. What other containers are there around? Nothing really.
No.
I held the towel under the faucet.
Try combining the towel and the thing now. No.
That is not a good idea.
Yeah, it is. It would dry like the plaster Paris would dry in like a mound.
Make a copy of his pocket.
I thought he was about to shrug at the door.
He's just like given up. He's like, ugh.
Please stay wet. Please stay
I wish you
wet.
could double click to get onto it.
Yeah.
Do you think you can in the director's cut?
Probably.
We haven't phoned Nicole in a while, have we? I wonder what she's doing.
Nicole Collard.
I wonder how she is.
She's sitting around thinking, being patient. Yeah, we must be doing something right. It's a random ass Let's mix it in his mouth.
No, don't bully
No, that didn't work.
Yeah. We need to. What else do we have?
I don't think you can't use it on anything.
That is not a...
Good idea. Ah! Oh, okay.
Oh, there's holes on the floor.
Yeah.
Now.
As I
Put the
swung
plaster
the
of Paris
stone
in.
upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
So I think we put the plaster of Paris in and then put water on top.
Right. Don't mess it up!
I placed my fingers in the 5 impressions left by the fallen stone. It was weird. They fit perfectly.
To use your fingers then.
Yeah. Ugh, why is it green?
I sprinkled the plaster on the sand until the holes
It's
were
just the
filled.
light. Please still be wet. No, God.
Put the nose on it. Oh, that looks good.
It's dry.
I squeezed the towel as hard as I could, but it was barely damp.
Oh.
I'm gonna cry. You go back there.
What?
You go back there. Better. No.
Let's let him go.
Oh. Not finished down there. What's behind there?
Behind where?
That door.
What door?
That's the door we're gonna open.
Oh, I don't know, another goat?
Why are we here? We got the diamond.
Yeah, we got the diamond
The
already.
tripod was found here.
I guess we're just
Looking for
interested,
clues.
yeah.
But that's stupid. The tripod was found here. We found out that they were doing a dig at the castle,
Yeah. That they were
and they
looking for
found the diamond,
yeah.
and we got the diamond. So why do we still need to be looking about?
Just curiosity, I guess. Just like
What happens if
hanging around the island.
we put the diamond on the tripod?
I don't know. Have we tried going back to Paris? I don't think we can,
We
can
can't
we?
go back
Yeah.
to Paris.
Stuck in Ireland until we fix
Probably
this
until we
guy's
open
taps.
the door.
Do you know the airport's behind that door?
That would be funny. Probably is.
I think that's how things work in Ireland. So what am I doing? Getting this wet? And then what, running back to...
As fast as you can. Do you want me to take over?
Yeah.
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Very nice. Run! Run, Stobart. Run.
His jacket must be so damp by now. And his trousers from where he got scared of the goat.
He's playing sad music now.
It's because the goat's trapped.
Sneezing.
We could have just asked to borrow a glass from the bar.
Yeah.
We borrowed a bar towel. I'm sure it'd let us. We'll just say it was part of fixing the pumps.
Please still be wet.
Do you think this will ever collapse?
No. Never. How much time do you think there is?
I think you just have to go straight there and do that stuff. Quickly! Too late. Just jump down the hole, you don't need to. Come on, towel. Oh, he's a bit closer to it this time.
Yeah.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster.
Now we have to wait for a few hours.
No, Plaster Paris is quick.
Really?
As quick as
Is it
that.
quick?
Yeah.
I gleaned the solid piece of plaster from the sand. Underneath, it had formed a perfect copy of the statue.
Of the back of the statue.
The hardened plaster
Why
cast
did you see his
fitted snugly
fingers?
into the five
I guess because he has to
matching
push
sockets.
the door.
There was a soft thud, then silence.
He chopped his fingers off in there.
Ooh.
I want to know what's behind you. It's not an airport.
No, it's a dark hole in the wall.
Just loads of dead bodies.
Hey,
No
using a
flashlight.
torch. Don't know why
That's
so
the reason why
exciting.
we have to have a flashlight.
Ooh.
Montfaucon. Is that guy hanging back in Nico? Oh, what's going to happen to Nico?
Oh no.
No, what?
Oh, where did you stay last night?
What the
Damn
hell?
it. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead. Then Leary woke me in the middle of the night to help bail out the cellar.
The cellar was flooded?
Yeah, some idiot had left the faucet running.
And you say Pegram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
He's so smooth, isn't
Pegram's gem?
The Templars gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
I've been reading about Pegram in this magazine.
I forgot to put the text on.
he? Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Why is he reading it like that? Just sit back in the chair.
The media got its
That's
claws on
sexy.
it.
Yeah, if I was his agent, I'd get him to lose the pipe.
But what did we find out in that last room?
That dig
What?
must have been pretty important to him.
Oh, this is the
He
dig.
resigned his chair at Durham University to go to Ireland. And now he's disappeared.
It's like a magazine. It's what Pilgrims disappeared.
Yeah.
See what you can
Where'd
find
you
out about
put it?
Professor
Just-
Pegram.
I'll speak to the
Dashed it behind the
university.
telephone.
What are your plans?
I want to find
Go to
out who,
Turkey?
what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Let's chat with about Pegram.
What do you know about Professor Pegram?
What's that
I've seen a
scroll thing?
television program, Pegram's Past. He's written a book, The Crusader Families of Ireland.
Isn't that that map thing with the picture? We still have Plaster of Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Yeah, it's the manuscript.
Okay.
No.
That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn. That's the tripod in the Crew Museum.
Don't want to talk to you
I
anymore.
can't sit here all day, much as I'd like.
Wait, what?
Okay.
We've got that.
Don't
Back.
forget to look for Lobino at the Crown Museum. And why don't you see if Rothos have anything?
Maybe we
Okay.
could get out.
Anything
What
else I
did she
can
say?
do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the
About the museum.
laundromat.
Just take care of yourself.
Oh, we were going to go visit that guy at the museum, weren't we? But he wasn't there, so maybe he's back there.
Monsieur Coq.
What?
What's his
I
name?
thought you said Monsieur Coq.
No, Monsieur. No, I think it's
Cochrane.
Claude.
Is it? Cochrane?
No, I thought it was Monsieur something. Monsieur Lobinot.
Yeah, it might be.
That was someone, at least.
Aeroport. I don't want to go back to... No,
Let's go
let's
back.
not go back to Lochmarn.
There's the cafe, there's...
Is the cafe new? No, the cafe's where we started, isn't it? Let's go to the museum. Maybe we can open that window.
I don't understand why we have that again.
Oh, there's a guy.
But why do we have this?
It was a metal rod with a handle at one.
Because it's our favourite metal
But
rock.
how do we get it out? It was stuck tightly.
Maybe the goat helped us. Oh, that goat! We didn't let him out.
Be fine.
I beg your pardon. Are you André Lobinot?
Lobinot.
That's me. You want my autograph?
No. I was told you may be able to help me.
Help?
My name is George Stobart. I'd like your professional opinion.
Well, okay. Shoot.
Does the name Montfaucon mean anything
Forgot to
to
show him
you?
the tissue.
Sure. It was the most grisly spectacle in Paris until the Revolution.
The public toilet?
Montfaucon was the place of execution for many thousands. A dark temple of death with row upon row of arches, each one framing a grim exhibit. Scores of rotting corpses swung on creaking rope, while the crows devoured their flesh.
Nice.
That explains the image of the hanged man. I found a reference to Montfaucon in Ireland, in a village called Lochmarn.
Lochmarn, that's where Pegram was digging.
That's right. He'd left the excavation before I arrived. What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Oh.
Shake his hand.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Andre.
Not now, Georgie.
Georgie.
Do you recognize this white powder, Andre?
No.
Showing random people white powder.
What do you make of this?
It's the biggest gemstone I've ever seen. Where did you get it?
From Professor Pegram's messenger boy.
Did Pegram find this on his dig?
Yeah, the site where this was found was a Templar castle. Do you think it could be part of the Templar treasure?
No, I shouldn't think so. You're not one of those crazies who think the Templars still exist, are you?
Who is this guy?
He's
Well,
like a professor.
I try to keep an open mind on the matter.
that,
That's what I thought.
Nicole
Why is he being annoying?
sent us to. It's just a
Take a look at this
knob.
nose, Lobinot.
It really doesn't interest me, Georgie.
Does the guy in this photograph look familiar to you?
No,
What do you make of this ID card?
nothing.
Ask him about the
What do you
matchstick.
make of this tool?
Interesting. Where did you get it?
From a dig in Paris.
Vraiment?
Dig.
I didn't realize there were any excavations in progress in the city.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
Alamut, is the name of the place where the Hashashin were based.
Heck the Hashashin.
Where is it?
What? Assassins.
Somewhere in what used to be called Persia. I'm not too hot on modern geography, I'm afraid. The most recent map I have shows America as an English colony.
Right, okay.
Do you know Pegram well?
Not really. I met him at a conference. I would have liked to talk to him in depth, but I didn't have time.
When was this?
Oh, back in the summer, July, I think.
The second week of July?
Maybe. Yes, it was, just before Bastille Day.
So Pegram was in Paris at the same time as the other victims.
Pardon? Victims of what?
Nothing. Just thinking aloud. Where was the
Whispering
site of
murder.
Montesson?
It's terrifying.
The northeast, near the Canal Saint-Martin, but there's nothing there now. The old gibbet was torn down during the Revolution.
I'd like your opinion on a medieval manuscript.
Vraiment? Do you have it with you?
No, it's too fragile. And besides, there are certain people who'd stop at nothing to get their hands on
Go
it.
and see Nicole.
Intriguing. Do you have a copy of the text?
No.
There isn't much, only a few Latin phrases. I was kind of hoping you'd help decipher the pictures.
Without seeing the manuscript, that's a tall order.
Just tell me one thing. What does the image of two men riding on the same horse suggest to you?
The Knights Templar. Does the Templar seal appear on this manuscript? I'd love to see that for myself.
Can you tell me anything about the Knights Templar?
I sure can, Georgie. Soldiers, diplomats, mercenaries, monks, bankers, you name it, the Templars fit the bill. The greatest fighting force in Christendom, the militia of Christ.
Jeez.
So we're gonna go to Nicole.
Yeah. But
How did the Templars
not
get their
alone.
name?
From the building in which they set up their headquarters. The King of Jerusalem gave them part of a mosque on the Temple Mount. It was said to have been the site of the original Temple of Solomon. The order became known first as the Knights of the Temple, and later as the Knights Templar.
You're a mine of information, Andre.
Glad to be of help, Georgie.
She'd stop calling us Georgie.
Yeah.
How come the Templars became so wealthy?
Patronising.
There was a constant
Georgie.
stream of new recruits to their ranks, many from noble families. They were required to swear a sacred oath of poverty, chastity, and obedience. So, their money, goods, and lands were donated to the order. The Templars soon held land in France, Scotland, England, Spain, most of Europe, in fact. The poor Knights of Christ became the wealthiest power in Christendom.
What's going on here?
Is it true the treasure of the
Something
Knights
interesting.
Templar was never found?
Who knows? So little knowledge of what really happened remains. Oh, if it
So much
does,
to talk to
the
about.
truth has never been made public.
What do you mean by that?
The Templars have attained mythological status, like the King Arthur of the Britons. There are people even now who say the Templars still
What?
exist.
Do you think that's likely?
No, not for a minute.
I think it is.
The manuscript is being looked after by a friend.
In Paris?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
knows him very well.
Not far from here, in fact.
Hey, he better
Well,
not.
just give me the address and I'll come round and take a look.
I'm not so sure
Yeah,
about that.
I'm not sure
Maybe I
about
should
that
check
either.
with her first.
A female friend?
Yeah, she's a woman. Maybe it was my imagination, but I noticed a predatory look in his eye.
better stay
Suddenly,
away.
this friendly historian had turned into the big bad wolf. This friend who has the manuscript,
Are we, the anonymous girlfriend?
she lives at 361.
You idiot!
We didn't ask.
I know it well. I'll drop by
He knows it well.
just as soon as I can.
Ah,
Why
quickly,
are we
get back to
telling
her.
him?
Get back to
Thanks
her
for
before
your
he
help,
does.
You're welcome.
You can only look at stuff. Otherwise, you just be like banging the gem on top of the cabinet.
Should we go back?
Yeah, quickly. She's gonna be so mad at us.
We're probably best buds.
I think they'd met before. She was like told us to go see him.
But they more than met.
Hey, they were doing what that statue was doing.
Yep. Is that what he was telling us about?
Yeah.
Should we go check her out first?
Yeah,
Or go
let's
then?
check her
Let's
out.
go then.
Let's check her out. I don't want to give it any time.
It's
away.
really not even there yet.
Good. We can be like, there's some creepy guy coming.
He probably is there, like lying on a table.
Hey, Nico.
I think I was just walking into a flat.
Oh, hi. I didn't expect you back so soon.
Just say it like that.
It's like we caught her doing something.
Yeah.
She's just like playing like word puzzles on the back of the newspaper.
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for the downfall was Philip IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le Bel. Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure André will tell you all about him.
Well, we're not even telling her that Andrea's going to pop round.
I'll see you again soon.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
don't mention it.
Right, let's go check out that new place. What's wrong?
I was just looking at the this.
Okay.
It looked like a little statue of a cat.
When you say anything, so you're just mesmerised by it.
Because it's a little statue of a cat.
I wanted to see it.
Tough. You can see it when we walk in on her and what's his face? Just like cafe, I guess.
Why can you click on it?
A typically Parisian sidewalk cafe. Last time I visited one of those, it blew up. I decided I was happy enough right where I was.
Oh, because this is where those
Yeah,
hangman thing was.
I once read a list of low-stress jobs. It didn't include police work.
Is that a policeman?
Obviously,
Yeah.
I thought it was like the
this guy
mayor or
hadn't
something.
read the same list.
He's drinking that drink loads.
In the middle of the square was a
Ooh.
manhole. I wondered if there might be something relevant.
He just
in each
loves
street
lurking
level.
around in the sewers. He comes to Paris just to lurk in the sewers.
Who wouldn't? What is this called?
Fixed to the wall was a sign in 3 languages.
Hopefully one of them's English.
In French, English, and German, it read, "In 1312, Pope Clement V dissolved the Knightly Order of the Templars and excommunicated its members on charges of heresy. In the following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged on this site. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine." An architectural echo of the gallows that once used to stand here.
Okay, it's towards this man.
Can you go up those stairs to the...
Yeah.
Okay. Just towards this police fella.
What's he doing?
He's just walking around in circles in the street.
Excuse me, officer.
And how may I help you?
What's that?
Show him the tissue.
Oh yeah.
What do you make of
Jeez.
this grease paint stained tissue?
Delightful. Would you like to see some of my used tissues?
Hell no.
Then please put yours away.
It's a weird accent.
Would you like to
weird
shake?
head as well.
I stopped myself
But
barely
look how
in
small our
time.
head is.
Electrocuting a cop would not have been smart. They'd rebuild the Bastille just so they could throw me in and throw away the key. Do you know what this is?
Aha!
I was gonna say, why would you go to police
Yeah.
village? You know this white powder is?
I read Hollywood Wine.
I like how it's just like,
I know
oh,
all
that's
about it.
cocaine.
If you tried to
don't
sniff
mind.
this stuff, you'd wall up your nostrils.
Nostrils?
Plaster
It said
of
sinus.
It is. Thank heaven. For one awful moment, I thought I might actually have to arrest somebody. Alors, the paperwork. You have no idea.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
The pattern looks Middle Eastern. Beyond that, who knows?
Do you know what this is?
It's a sewer key.
Does it mean anything to you?
Do you belong to some obscure arm of the Masons?
Take a look at this.
Ah, An electrician. My TV has been acting up. Could you fix it?
I doubt it. This isn't my idea.
Run to the police and be like, oh,
It's
this
just
is
really
mine.
honest
Gem,
to the police.
what do you think?
Cut glass.
No, it's not. It's for real.
What kind of madman would go around waving a priceless
It's all
gem
stowed.
under people's noses?
An
So
American.
either it's glass or I'm mad. I didn't like to think about that for too long. Have you seen this man before?
No. Who is it?
I believe him to be an international assassin.
Oh.
Is that all you can say? Oh.
I
He's
did
just taking the
wonder
piss
if I
out of it
should
now.
say that I believe you to be an international paranoiac. But it didn't seem polite.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
He's just a madman, basically, isn't he?
Ah, a prosthetic nose. Very significant.
It is?
No, I am just having a little joke.